Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hari Bolo, Hari Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hari Bolo, Hari Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai, Radha Raman Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Radha Raman Hari Govinda Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopal Jai Jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gauranga. Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hare. Patita Pavan Gaura Hare, Let that go down, Haribo, 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 let that go, Haribo. Jayom Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajagacharya Ashtottara Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Srila Prabhupada ki Prabhupada Anugha ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Daivim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. Chapter 1, Text 3. Pashyaitam Pandu Putranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudam Drupada Putrena Tavasishyena Dhimata. If you've got text 3, chapter 1. Pashyaitam Pandu Putranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tavasishyena Dhimata. Pashyaitam Pandu Putranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tavasishyena Dhimata. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada. Purport: Duryodhana, a great diplomat, wanted to point out the defects of Dronacharya, the great Brahmana commander-in-chief. Dronacharya had some political quarrel with King Drupada, the father of Draupadi, who was Arjuna's wife. As a result of this quarrel, Drupada performed a great sacrifice by which he received the benediction of having a son who would be able to kill Dronacharya. Dronacharya knew this perfectly well, and yet as a liberal Brahmana, he did not hesitate to impart all his military secrets when the son of Drupada, Drishtadyumna, was entrusted to him for military education. Now, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Drishtadyumna took the side of the Pandavas, and it was he who arranged for their military phalanx after having learned the art from Dronacharya. Duryodhana pointed out this mistake of Dronacharya so that he might be alert and uncompromising in the fighting. By this, he wanted to point out also that he should not be similarly lenient in battle against the Pandavas, who were also Dronacharya's affectionate students. Arjuna especially was his most affectionate and brilliant student. Duryodhana also wanted that such leniency in the fight would lead to defeat. Om Tat Sat, Om Agyana Timiranthasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishnam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadhati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamsha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. War and strategy is in the air. Lot of discussion about war and how to strategize and all sorts of names and titles. People are planning attack. So it's not uncommon that somebody will adopt a strategy in war in order to be able to win. Once war is declared, one will use any possible method to somehow win. That's the way things are. So here today we have chosen a shloka of Duryodhana. Normally we will never say anything that Duryodhana spoke. But today Bhagavad Gita class is Duryodhana's shloka. He is pointing out to Dronacharya and saying, Pashyaitam Panduputranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tava Sishyena Dhimata. Your Sishya. Tava Sishyena Dhimata. He's telling Dronacharya. Pointing out. So it's also interesting to know what the opposite enemy is thinking and what he's planning. Strategy means you should know what the enemy is doing, what he's thinking, how he is planning, because it's war. It is not that I am Krishna devotee, I don't have to bother, I just have to chant my japa and automatically my arrow will go and hit the enemy. I don't think Arjuna planned like that. They strategized. I know I am devotee of Krishna, but I have to do my job. What I am supposed to do, I will do. And then by Krishna's mercy, it will happen, it will not happen, or something else completely different from what I planned will happen. And I may be successful, or I may lose. We don't know what is Krishna's plan. So better not to think that, oh, I should have fought properly and planned. If I had planned, it would have happened properly. I thought Krishna will do everything. People have some very strange idea when they become spiritualists, that everything will happen from the sky, one big hand will come and do everything for you. You don't have to do anything. You just have to sit down and be a devotee, be a spiritualist. Just chant Hare Krishna and become a Paka number one Somberi. Don't do anything. That is why we joined the Hare Krishna movement. So that we can eat and sleep and Krishna, I pray to you. This is not what we learned from Bhagavad Gita, and this is not what we learned from Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. In fact, we become devotees, we do 1,000 times more than we were doing before. Because it's possible to do. Because you become Krishna's instrument. You don't have to do much, you just have to act as an instrument of Krishna. Here, Duryodhana, although he has got a mentality against Krishna, is an asura. Asuras tat viparyayaha. Viparidam. He will always do something opposite and against. He is still planning and he is examining how the Pandavas have arranged their phalanx, means the military, different types of shapes and sizes and strategies they have. So he is pointing out to Dronacharya, Tava Sishyena Dhimata. Your Sishya. You only taught him everything. Who? Drishtadyumna. Drishtadyumna is the son of your very close friend Drupada, who became your enemy. Drupada and Bhishma were very close friends. Right from very young, they studied together, got educated together under the same guru. Then they separated. Separation, uh, Drupada told, see, I am from a very rich family. My father is already big king. I am going to become king. But you are a poor Brahmana. If anything happens, anything you need, come to me, I'll do everything for you. They're splitting. Because such close friends. So Bhishma uh, went. Pardon? I'm sorry, Drona, not Bhishma. Sorry. Dronacharya, so he split Dronacharya and Drupada. Yeah. So Dronacharya, he split. He's a simple Brahmana. He didn't make it big in his life. He don't know all these tricks, how to do business, how to do that, how to do this and all. He's just a very learned person, very good in knowledge. He knows many things, especially arms, weapons, and this and that he is very good at. So it so happened that Dronacharya became very poor. He was married, grahastha, but no money, no this thing, that, suffering. So he thought of it, his friend, and said, let's go and ask Drupada. Drupada has become king now. So he went and he said, hello, remember me? Drupada looked at him and just made a face. Who are you? I'm your friend. You know me. He said, friendship and all does not work when I become king. You belong to a completely different level. I have a sophisticated position and everything. Now don't come and tell me this and that. He just insulted him in the open sabha. And Dronacharya said, you only told me if I have any difficulty I could come to you. That all forget it. That's all in some other mode, I said. Now I have too many things to do and too many things. I don't come for any. I just insulted him. Dronacharya was very insulted. Already he was very poor, going through stressful condition. On top of this also. In his mind, he felt very depressed and bad and sad and left. But he was very angry. You asked me to come and therefore I came. It's not that I wanted for anything. I'll show you. And he's a fiery Brahmana. So the Pandavas were getting trained and the Kauravas were getting trained together. And they were doing some little this thing. That time they were playing with a ball. And they played and they shouted, yelled, jumped, then all the ball went and fell in the well. Went and fell in a big well. It's floating there in the well. It's too deep. They were all trying to how to get the ball out. How to get the ball out. So this one nice looking aged sharp Brahmana was there. So they asked, sir, you know how to get this out? We want to play. Small people only, young people. So he looked at them. Immediately he knew this is my chance. And then he said, see, I'll teach you something today. Watch. He took a piece of grass, chanted mantra and put it. That grass went and zoom, hit in the ball. They were all standing around the well and watching. Very excited, no? They are all Kshatriyas. And then he took another. And that went and stuck on the tail of this grass and like this, like this, like this, like this. It became like a rope. And then it pulled out the ball. Whoa! What you did? I've never seen such a thing like this. Piece of grass, you pulled out a whole big ball. Before putting the ball, it seems he also threw his ring inside. His golden ring also he threw inside. So what are you doing? Already ball is stuck. You're throwing something even more costly. Ring will go down. He took the ring also like that. Inside the water it went and brought the ring out. They were gasping. Wow! My gosh! Who are you? Who are you? You want to learn this? How to do this? He said, go tell your king that I am here. He knows. He'll understand. As soon as he heard, Dhritarashtra heard, Pandavas heard and all that. They said, welcome, please come. You come and join here. You teach my princesses. After that, he started teaching with the aim in his mind. Just you wait, Drupada, I'm coming. Like that. He taught the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Out of them, Arjuna was his favorite. It is mentioned here in the purport. Because Arjuna was very good at learning and very focused and a performer. He took things very seriously, focused nicely, spending time and educating himself, asking questions, training, not doing all riff-raff, this and that. So, it so happened that all the Pandavas were very well trained. And you know that famous parrot he put on the thing and they shot, and Arjuna shot the eye, all the others this way, that way. Then he said, now they are very well trained. So tell us what we can do. I'll tell you what to do. Just attack Drupada. So Mantan attacked Drupada and shamed Drupada. All the Pandavas routed the army like nothing. And Drupada, he just left him and said, go. Just go. I'm leaving you. But this is not the way to behave. He took his revenge, Drupada. Drupada now became super angry. It's all Kshatriyas, you know, they get full of Rajogun. You did this to me, you insulted me, I'll show you. Like that. So Drupada did a huge yajna, praying, what can I do? Because Dronacharya is super good with weapons and military art and everything. Nobody can beat him. It's very bad to become an enemy of Dronacharya. So, what to do? He did this big yajna. And in the yajna came Draupadi. Drishtadyumna and Draupadi. Because he had asked for somebody who will do the needful to Dronacharya. Drishtadyumna, born out of the fire, along with Draupadi, his sister, is that person who was going to kill Dronacharya. It's already predicted. Already they have done yajna and produced him. Now what Drupada did is, and Drishtadyumna grew a little bit, he said, you go learn from Dronacharya. He's the greatest teacher on the planet for these things. No, I send you to Gurukula, to my enemy's place. He will teach you. So it's mentioned here, these are noble men. This is what's the meaning of noble men. Very noble. Tamil enna solradhu? What do you say in Tamil for noble? Principle oriented, do everything correct. Nermai is not enough. Huh? Magattana means great. So nobleman is something else. They will only fight according to principles. They'll only fight for doing good to humanity. They'll make judgments properly. And they won't think about themselves all the time, this and that. So when Drupada sent his son to Dronacharya to study, it's a professional thing now. I'm a Kshatriya, you're a Kshatriya. And right, you can't be without teaching. You're a Brahmana, no? You have to teach. You can't ask for fees. Only if you give fees, I will do and all that. You cannot say. No fees. Education is no fee. That time. I think that time was much better than now. They'll take money and they give nothing. No education. You take money and get a boot on your face. You take treatment, you will not get cured. Everything is so funny. Now, sometime back I was with a doctor, a devotee. He was telling me, you know the shloka? Is it? Vaidyaraja namastubhyam yamaraja sahodara. Yamasya harate pranam vaidyan pranan dhanam nija. And I started laughing. What a shloka this is. He said, Vaidyaraja namastubhyam. Oh, great Vaidyan, doctor, Namastubhyam, Namaskaram to you. Yamaraja Sahodara, brother of Yamaraja. Yamasya Harate Pranam. Yamaraj takes only life. But you are greater than Yamaraj. Why? You take life and money. Vaidyan Pranam Dhanam Nija. Dhanam and Pranam together you take. Yamaraj takes only life. But you are greater than Yamaraja. Why? First empty the pocket and then take the life. Ademari, our educational system also, a lot of money you spend and you finally don't get educated. Finally, you don't get educated. But these are times when people will give complete heartfelt education to anybody who wants to learn. I don't want anything from you. Just the satisfaction of having a good student who learns and who understands and practices and becomes a better man. Thank you. I transferred this knowledge to you. I'm happy I could do my job as a Brahmana to watch another person learn and become Paka in his life. That is my satisfaction. This is the way they call noble. Brahmanas are noble, Kshatriyas are noble. Dronacharya did not refuse. You're my enemy, son. No, I know what your father is trying. Get out, get out. I will not teach you anything. Go to that fellow. Go to Shukracharya. Go to somebody else. He did not say like that. He just said, fine, you're a student, what do you know? You're a young man. You don't have all that in your heart. My father said, come and learn from you, so I'm coming and learning from you. But Dronacharya knows this is the young man who when he grows up is going to kill me. He's destined to kill me. But I will teach him. I will teach him. Because everything is in the hands of Krishna, the Supreme Lord. What does it matter if I teach him or don't teach him? If he's destined to kill me, even if I don't teach him, he'll come and kill me. He'll learn from somebody else. So he taught, Dronacharya taught Drishtadyumna all the military secrets. How to attack, how to strategy, everything. And now he's on the opposite side. So Duryodhana is saying, see, Tavasishyena dhimata. You only taught him everything, no. Now it is on the opposite side. Look, he has arranged the phalanx so nicely. Dronacharya said, I know, I only taught him. He's thinking, I know, I also know how to deal with it. Right? The noblemen, very noble. So, you see what a war this is. This is a dharmic war. It's not just a religious war. That you drop 2 bombs and run away. I dropped 10 bombs on you and run away. All the children die, everybody die. Number C, 24 died. 24 died, I'll do. 1,000 will die next. And I run away. I come the jet and zzz, and run away. This is real cowardly act. This is not a war. This is not fought by noblemen, actually speaking. They'll say, stand out here, come here in front of me, take your weapon, come, let's fight. This is the real fight. Let's not spoil the children and the houses and all that. Let's get to a place where we can fight 1-to-1. Then see who is winning. And the other person will surrender. That's all. This is real Kshatriya, nobleman. I will not hurt any of your women, your children, I will not. Even if your child wants to learn from me military art, I will teach him. This is nobleman. So wars are dharmic wars. I will not do anything that is wrong. Dharmically wrong. But at the same time, I will fight with you. At the same time, I will fight with you. You should know, you should not confuse this. Many times, what you Hindus also know, Bhagavad Gita was spoken on the war field. So what? Spoken on the war field. So what if it's spoken on the war field? But you're having war. So what if you have war? Many things people don't understand. Many things people don't understand. And people will explain, great, famous people will explain non-violence. We can learn from the Bhagavad Gita. Actually, you can never learn non-violence from the Bhagavad Gita. Our father of our nation, said non-violence from Bhagavad Gita. Where is it mentioned violence? It's mentioned violence. Krishna is telling, shoot him. Kill him. Who? Bhishma. Kill him. Dronacharya. Kill him. Because our understanding is something different. Body is different from the soul. So this is a dharmic war. You have to understand very carefully. Most people don't have any understanding of even the basics of what's going on. So you cannot compare the Kurukshetra war with some attack here, small because of religious intolerance. Somebody killed somebody, and called it. That is also religious war. This is called religious. It's not religious war. The English translation for dharmic war is religious war. That's all. That doesn't mean that it is religion, one religion against the other. So people don't have a correct understanding of what is going on. In the Bhagavad Gita, we can hear that explained beautifully by Krishna. What is dharma? Why this war is being fought? Because many times people think Krishna himself encouraged this war. He told Arjuna to fight. I don't want to read Bhagavad Gita. Because why? Violence is bad. Why violence is bad? Why violence is bad? If violence is bad, don't eat beef, mutton, chicken, everything. Violence is bad. No, that is okay. Why? It's okay. It's not violence. It's not violence. You are very nice. Violence is bad. Peace is everything. Come back home and cut the beef and eat it. Chicken, mutton. That is not violence. Arey yaar, you killed the living entity. He wants to live. He dies with pain. And you're cooking its flesh and eating. Why it's not violence? For a human being, it is violence. It is violence. So for everything, this thing is understood topsy-turvy. Especially in Kali Yuga. They don't understand properly how to derive logically, shastrically, dharmically, what is the next best thing and how it is derived, how to do it. You have all strange arguments given by people who don't know anything about dharma, strange arguments given by people who don't understand principles of life. Ignorance. But in the Bhagavad Gita, you will learn great personalities. And it's not that they did not have challenge with dharma also. They had. It's not an easy thing to understand. Unless you are purified, unless you become sattvika oriented, you will not even understand these principles. You will not even understand these principles. So, it's a description in the beginning about a war that's going to take place. And people are going to die. And Krishna is sitting on the chariot with Arjuna. If you explain this nowadays, they'll say, what? I cannot understand. Your God is going for war. You're worshipping a God who is encouraging war and killing people. This will be the trending, this thing. Krishna is violent. Krishna encouraged war. He became the charioteer of Arjuna. See, what God is this? Actually, because of these reasons only he is God. And therefore you must worship him. Why? He is backing up the great dharmic persons, Pandavas, who follow perfectly Krishna's instructions and are very dharmic. And he is waging war against adharmic people whose actions will spoil people's lives and upset dharma. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Dharmaglani. Duryodhana is heading that crowd. Although he may act very dharmically and he will do everything very nicely and all, his intention is very adharmic. All of them together, they did very adharmic things. Dragging Draupadi by her hair during her menstrual cycle and bringing her to the open assembly. And Karna tells, why don't you disrobe her? We can see her naked beauty. It is Karna, Dhanya, Virya, Shurya, Karna who gave this idea. And then Dushasana tried to do it. And the blind king Dhritarashtra did not say anything against it. And everybody was eager to see a live performance. Can you imagine? This is adharma or dharma. Horrible. It's mentioned in the Bhagavatam that from that day onwards, they are finished. In the eyes of Krishna, you are dead. Just a matter of time. Because, why? It's not simply adharma alone. My devotee, My devotee Draupadi, you tried to do this to her. It's a very great aparad. I will finish you. Same way, when the demigods, devatas went to the Lord and prayed to him, Hiranyakashipu, horrible things he is doing, so many things the devatas went and told. The Lord only said that, what to do? You people only gave him the boon. No, Brahma only gave the boon. Now you are coming and saying, you know, you're doing that. Why did you give the boon to him? Why did Brahma tell him that you will not die, this will not happen, you gave full powers to him? So you are only suffering. But don't worry, this fellow is an idiot. Number one, fool, very puffed up, very proud. So he will make a very big mistake. And I know what mistake he is going to make also. Why? His son is my devotee. Wonderful devotee. Definitely he'll attack the son. I can't take it. At that time I'll come and finish him. Whether it is Brahma's boon or anybody else's boon, I don't care. If you attack my devotee, I'll finish you. Anything you touch my devotee with a 1,000-foot pole, I'll finish you. Other things all okay, chalega. You got boon and all that. You did some tapasya and you're enjoying. But if you touch my devotee, and if you do any aparadh like this against my devotee, finished. Actually, the turning point in the whole Pandava, in the whole Mahabharata sequences, when they do this to Draupadi. After that, everything is finished. After that, it just becomes a war, and Krishna is sitting there with Arjuna and is waiting. Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata. So therefore, when you become a devotee of Krishna, you are completely protected by Krishna. Nobody can attack you so easily. Nobody can attack you. You are protected. Rake Krishna, mare Krishna, rake ke. Prabhupada told us an old saying. If Krishna wants to finish you, who can protect you? Right? If Krishna wants to kill you, Krishna wants to protect you, who can kill you? If Krishna wants to kill you, who can protect you? Nobody can. So Krishna already decided all you Kauravas headed by Duryodhana finished. Is already decided. Bhima already told, I will kill all your 100 sons. I kill all your 100 sons. They were really teasing Bhima. And they were going to the forest. That time, Dushasana was imitating Bhima like this. And that time he said, just you wait. When the war comes, no, each one of you I will kill. I'll kill all your 100 sons. I'll kill 100. Bhima also told Duryodhana, that lap you told, and you bared your lap and told Draupadi, come and sit on my lap. You are no more the wife of the Pandavas. You are my keep. You said, no, that tie I will break. Everything he said, he did. Krishna allowed them to do. All of them he allowed them to do. Bhima personally went and killed all the 100 sons. And every day, Dhritarashtra was hearing, this son died, that son died, so many sons died. Such pain he suffered. Such pain he suffered. He killed them with bare hands. 100 sons. Dushasana, he said, you are the one who did this to my wife. And he told Draupadi, I will personally bring the blood from the heart of Dushasana and wet your hair. After that, you can take bath and you can tie your hair. Till then, hair is let loose. And it is mentioned that he was leaping and jumping from one elephant to the other. And with his hand, he was killing the elephant. And Dushasana, he with his old bare hands, he dug his hands into his chest and took out his heart. Hand like a weapon. You don't need sword, knife, nothing. Just put his hand inside. Can you imagine the strength of Bhima? Terror. He terrorized the whole army field, all the sons of Dhritarashtra. When is my turn coming? One by one, strike out. All the 100 sons he killed. They are very, just 5 people. terror. Arjuna on one side, Bhima on the other side, two of them deadly. So Krishna decided to do it. And he said, use you. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachin. Simply become my instrument. Right? So you can see the great advantage of becoming a devotee. We may not be a devotee like Arjuna, Bhima and all that. But we can be a simple devotee and get protection. In Kali Yuga, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and lovingly, feelingly offer to the Lord your service. Chant Hare Krishna, read Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and live a lifestyle based on a Bhakti Yogi. This is being told to us by Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, a pakka package, a lifestyle, a practice, everything clean, neatly explained and done. So if you simply do that, you will be protected by Krishna. Topmost insurance you will get. Krishna insurance we are giving. No money, no premium, nothing you have to pay. We say it, send you back to Godhead. The greatest award you will get. All the other life insurance corporations, they are just interested in what you can give. This is real Krishna insurance. Take you back to Godhead by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you. Om Tat Sat.